Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, D-Road. You'd love to win this 4th game of the series. They drop game 1. They come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing they'd like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. A chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
A ball and no strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Down the first baseline, taken in by Votto, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting third, left fielder,
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
The 0-2 home. Nope. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2 out, nobody on. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Wilson Contreras would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Blackman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Two and two to the Cardinals catcher.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. One left for the Cardinals. Cardinals nothing. Reds stepping in at the plate. Back right after this on MLB Network. Madison Bumgarner will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop, Elvis.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Dan, Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Dero. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Hit hard towards center. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bats. 2-0, 3-1, 1-0 to buy yourself that fastball middle cut, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Bumgarner, affectionately known, of course, as Mad Bum. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Ready with another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. A runner at first with no outs here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
In is Joey Votto now. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Pitch inside the throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Batting fourth, catcher, Gary.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. Has a look, now the pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
First and second now, 1 man out. Sharp ground ball to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And that one got a piece of him.
As a manager, you never really want to put a man on by a hit by pitch, but you absolutely hate to have it happen when it loads the bases. Now the pitcher is looking a little shaky, and the threat of a big inning is very real.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. That's a 2-0.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Andres at third. Votto on second. Sanchez is over at first with one away. Two balls and a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Ramirez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Into the box, Justin Turner, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Hit hard on the ground to the right. LeMahieu gets to it from deep in the hole. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati. Still no score. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. 2 hits in 7 tries.
DJ LeMahieu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May powers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
When in doubt, take a step off the mound, grab the rosin bag, and take a deep breath. After a leadoff single, now you almost drilled the guy with the next pitch. You have to find a way to rely on your mechanics.
Runners on the move for second. Belted out toward deep center field. Back goes Taylor to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead. Standing in now, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
That's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Now the 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Now the 3-0 offering is in there for strike one. And this is on the ground now for Andrus at short. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Into the box now, Madison Bumgarner. Ball one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. Diaz leads off first with one away. Now a check swing, appeal to first, and the umpire Jerry Hillsdale says he went around for strike one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Hit down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. Throw into third. And he's safe.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
Here's Mookie Betts as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike. Still only one out in the inning. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Ramirez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the third out. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Set to get his day started, Andrew McCutchen. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Corky.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Corey Kluber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bumgarner has his target. Here's the first pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. The 1-1 is laid off for ball two.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Now the 2-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike two. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Pham is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Reds are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon will start things out here against Corey Kluber.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The batter, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Digging in for his second at bat, DJ LeMahieu. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kendrys Morales will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-1 pitch is a sinker, swung on and missed. 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Hard ground ball to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Tommy Pham. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Contreras, the runner at third. LeMahieu on at second with 2 down. Grounded up the first baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And the second run will score as well.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Stepping in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good curveball, strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cards lead it 4-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Three and 2 now.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. A foul ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Into the box, Chris Taylor. He swings and grounds it to short. Diaz scoops it up onto first, and it's dropped. And a real mistake there. That's got to be an E3.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
Coming to the plate now, Joey Votto reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Now a swing and a miss by Votto, and he'll head back to the dugout as out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Taylor is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 0-2 home, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Reds leave 1. They're down 4-0. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Mookie Betts. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a soft liner to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
The 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Turner is there. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cardinals to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Charlie Blackmon, runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. Cards leave one, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Bryce Harper now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Left fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. Flip to Bumgarner covering as he hustles over to record the out.
The batter, third baseman, Justin.
In now for the Reds, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, just one hit, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss.
Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The batter, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Galvis at second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kendrys Morales.
Ready once again, Kendrys Morales. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're in front 4-0. Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken down and in for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Byron Buxton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Byron Buxton.
A ball and no strikes. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 1-0. is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as a lefty's begun to heat up down there. Now the 2-0 home. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Three balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through. A base hit. Galvis rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor. As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Now a swing and a soft liner, and that's a fair ball. And he's in safely at third as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
strike on the outside corner. 3-1. The 3-1. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in once again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Pham going back on it to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 run scores. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. And now Bryce Harper. Pop out and a ground out for him to this point. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Morales in foul ground. And that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into right field. That's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Andrew McCutchen. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. And we are tied 4-4. Jose Alvarez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Jose Alvarez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tommy Pham. A fly out and a single for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals,
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. First offering on its way. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Breaking ball in for a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 2-2 offering, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Digging in once again, Madison Bumgarner. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And the changeup is way low that time. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Through 5.5, we're tied at 4. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Diaz braves it in. And there's 1 away.
The batter, catcher, Jose.
Andrew Benintendi will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Hit in the air out to right. Betts has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's Elvis Andrus now.
Elvis Andrus.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit on the ground to third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he hits one on a line to left field. This is right to him in left, as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. 1 left for Cincinnati. 6 innings are in the books, all square, 4-4. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. We're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds, number 42, Tyler Hornberg.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Votto is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. Strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
All knotted up. 4-4 the score here in the 7th. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
The 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Galvis is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for the Cardinals. This game's all tied at 4.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 42, Chase Whitley.
In is Joey Votto now. It was a walk in his last trip.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
He's set and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Therefore, it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Called strike over the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Inside corner, called as strike 1 and 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1 and 2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Ready for another chance? Bryce Harper, his last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0 on the way. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Justin Turner would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Hit hard towards the hole, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Harper at second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Second baseman, ready.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in. You haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 left for Cincinnati, still all square at 4 apiece. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Popped him up. Votto moving to his left. He's got it 1 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Kendrys Morales. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This pitch is popped up, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Pham.
Digging in, Tommy Pham. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. The windup and the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 4. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Ryan Tepera will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Starling Marte is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Tucker Barnhart is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. First pitch here is a slider, but that's taken up and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Now the 3-0 offering. It's the bottom of the zone for a strike. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. After it is Blackmon. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So one away here in the Reds' half of the 8th. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now for Cincinnati, Chris Taylor.
Chris Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Ramirez. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Reds are down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Nick Goody will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Goody offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Galvis on to first, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home is in off the plate. Now the 2-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow little grounder left side to his left. Turner, and a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still all square at 4 apiece. Digging in, Joey Votto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman, Joey Votto.
First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is lined into right center. Base hit. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3-hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number one is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
In now for the Reds, Gary Sanchez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Sanchez is working with a slugging percentage over .550, so there's no denying he's one of the premier power bats in the league. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Possible winning run on second. No one out. Ready with another 2-strike offering. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Bryce Harper, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin.
Digging in, Justin Turner. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, he makes the stop to first. Wow. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Ramirez. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line and gone for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Now batting, left fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use the 1-0 home. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The 2-0 on the way. Sliced hard but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 2-1. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Taylor has it in his sights. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. There is Andrus. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Now here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-1 home. Hit out towards second. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Kendrys Morales will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And that one stayed up a little high. LeMahieu, the runner at first with 2 gone. Another try at 2-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds 4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Roberto Ozuna takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10.
Number 42, Roberto Ozuna. Now playing first base and batting in the 7th spot, number
Leading
42.
off the inning, Andrew McCutcheon. And they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Diaz picks it up. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. A runner at first with no outs here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
The pitcher, Nick Goody, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out. So we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A bouncer up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Kevin Segrist takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 42, Kevin Segrist.
In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a curveball right on the corner. Now the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Hit in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Aledmus Diaz. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-1. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
1-2.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's Starling Marte as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His career line against Segrist, he's 0 for 8. Here it comes, 1-0. Fouled away. Now a curveball in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2 misses off the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a 3-2 full count to Starling Marte.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Cardinals. This remains a 5-all ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Joey Votto. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that just misses inside. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And that's out number one.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher, Gary.
Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1-1.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Fouled off. And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now Bryce Harper. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Ross Stripling will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 42, Ross Stripling.
Justin Turner will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Hard hit ball to second. Well, right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are all tied 5-5. Edobre Ramos gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 42, Edobre Ramos.
Here's Mookie Betts. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Leading off for St. Louis, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Inside.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Galvis onto the grass. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Ramirez. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry. Harper
will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 2 out, nobody on. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. The 3-0 is a heater in there for a strike. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. The next 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Striding in once again, Wilson Contreras. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Slider up that he gets a call on. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Line drive. Caught at first by Votto. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. Cards leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Digging in once again, Andrew McCutchen.
Leading off for the Reds, right fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Stripling, 28 years old. He was taken in the 30th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Is a sinker in the dirt.
2-2.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Freddie Galvis. It was a walk in his last trip.
Galvis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Three-two pitch. And it's fouled away. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now battling, the pitcher, Edelbray.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Edelbray Ramos. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Count 0-2.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu, last time through was a base hit.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Salvador Perez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Anthony Rendon. That's popped up. Votto in foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And there's ball 1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Here now the 2-2. Soft liner toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flagged this one down to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Carter Capps enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Digging in, Chris Taylor.
Leading off for the Reds, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Miss chased the fastball that time.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's amazing.
In the strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In is Joey Votto now. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Votto behind, but still dangerous even on 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Hot shot down the line. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. 1-2-3 go the Reds. This remains a 5-all ball game. Michael Givens is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Michael Givens.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Aledmus Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Starling Marte, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Turner right there on the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Votto ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stop.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back. In the dirt here. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. This ball game still tied 5-all. And now Bryce Harper attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 8. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Ready on 0-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you can see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Up next for Cincinnati, third baseman.
That ball wasn't actually smoked. More of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
In now, Justin Turner. Fouled off. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
Ready now for
McCutchen.
Cincinnati, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. On to first, and we're headed for a 15th as that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a strike. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. 3-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 6-5 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
And he'll dive back in. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. McCutcheon is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Blackman stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Into the box, Carter Capps. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-2. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but foul. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. St. Louis is out in front, 6-5. Justin Wilson gets to pitch in this one after all as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Freddie Galvis will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Ready, Galvis.
From the stretch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. LeMahieu will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael Gibbons.
In now for the Reds, Michael Givens. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one right down Main Street. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Here's Elvis Andrus now. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set and the 2-1 pitch. This is well struck high and deep toward the left field corner. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Everybody has heard of a hitter punishing a curve or a slider that just hangs. Well, this one can, but that's what you get.
Up next for Cincinnati, center
Standing
fielder,
in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now the 2-0. There's a swing and a high pop-up. LeMahieu over to his right, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Nate Jones has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning.
Nate Jones.
Striding in once again, Anthony Rendon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's set and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Sliders in for a strike. The 1-2. Back to him on the mound. Oh, look at that stop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz trying to put it all behind him and break through right here. He's a paltry 0 for 6 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, and he's down on strikes again. And that's the 6th time he's punched out today. That is just miserable.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Into the box now, Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Too much action on the changeup, and he's behind 3-0. Ready with the 3-0. Good looking sinker on the inside corner.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Three-two pitch. It's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. This game remains tied at 6. Digging in once again, Joey Votto, and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Two and 0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Gary Sanchez will be next. The 3-1. And the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The winning run is at first base. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no thanks.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So digging in now, Justin Turner, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third. Here's the first pitch, and that misses for ball one.
This game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
And now everybody's running. Oh, they put the squeeze on, and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
And guys, the Reds' offensive attack this afternoon was led by this man, Elvis Andrus. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around performance from him at the plate, as the stats indicate. Ended up with 4 hits, including a home run, so there is no doubt he was instrumental in leading these guys to the victory.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Reds get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Nate Jones claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 7 runs on 14 hits. 3 errors. They left 14 runners on base. For St. Louis, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Our paid attendance at Great American Ballpark this afternoon, 42,059. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.